Hello guys, how's everyone?
Oh, just stop it. Wait, Vatsal, just stop being so.
What's up, guys? The Front 3 podcast is back with wager number 3. Today, one of the most anticipated matches in the Premier League. It's Liverpool versus Man City. It's a huge match. There's a lot at stake for both sides, for the managers as well, for Klopp and Pep. So stick till the end to get a full preview of what to expect from this very crucial game. So we've given our predictions at the end of the video, but let's be honest, we usually don't get them right. So that's why this time we've invited a special guest to get the most accurate predictions. Here it is. So she's one of the most experienced in the predictions business, Miss Muffin herself. We've got Muffin on one end, and she has to choose between the two options, Man City or Liverpool. So Miss Muffin predicts Liverpool to take the win, but we can only see how accurate that is after the match is done.
Thanks for the predictions, Muffin. Let's hope you were right. Now, moving on to the real loser of last week's wager, Smayan Singh. Smayan predicted the Chelsea versus Juventus game completely wrong. And here we go. And now we'll play a clip of Smayan doing his forfeit.
Chelsea lost to Juventus. I have to do the forfeit this time. And of course, I get the one to eat this little bit of raw ginger. I would have done the egg twice rather than this. I hate ginger. I absolutely despise this, but thank you everyone for doing this to me. So just like what Liverpool said after buying Thiago, I know this is gonna suck. But in the spirit of my dear friend Krishna and my other dear friend Fabrizio Romano, here we go. I hope you enjoy my pain.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wager 3. We're the Front 3 podcast, and we're here with Vatsal today. Vatsal is a Manchester City fan, and he's one of our really good friends. Sadly, Sman is out as he's having his exams, but Sman will give his prediction as well. So, starting off, last wager, we spoke about PSG versus Manchester City with Aditya Huja, again, a Manchester City fan. So, moving to the big game, arguably one of the biggest games till now, Manchester City, the defending champions of the Premier League, versus Liverpool. Again, one of the strongest teams in the
And the current leader in the league, right?
Yeah. So, moving on, Krishna, just go ahead, man.
Right. So I'll just give a small background of both the teams. City, of course, they had a fairly decent run of fixtures in the Premier League, but they lost to PSG 2-0 in the Champions League. Whereas Liverpool, I think they've stayed pretty much unbeaten up till now. They've had excellent form. So first of all, Vatsal, how do you think the previous run of fixtures is going to affect this one? How do you think that's going to play in the mind of Pep?
I think the way Pep has been playing in the Premier League, it's definitely right on track. The way he strategized the Chelsea game was like pretty good. And I think after the PSG defeat, definitely learned a lot. He's gonna be smart in the next game. Let's hope we're able to come out with a favorable outcome.
And talking about learning things, do you think he might change that front three?
Yeah,
And
I think
yeah.
definitely because Sterling's position was really messed up in that game. I think Ferran Torres is really underestimated. He has to be brought on. Let's hope in the Liverpool game, Pep plays our attack and midfield smarter. Last time we had better shots, we had better possession, more passes than PSG. We dominated the game definitely, but errors were made. Let's hope they aren't in the Liverpool game.
So, talking about errors, Vatsal, you spoke about how Pep is going to improve his standard of what he's been doing. So, coming to Anfield, do you think this is going to be as like a statement game? Because in the past couple of games when Pep has come to Anfield, he hasn't been able to perform that much, right?
It's
Only last
definitely
season
going
was the time.
because Liverpool's going to try to prove that they are better than City this time, while City is trying to prove that they are the defending champion, and they are going to go for the title. I think it's definitely going to be the way Chelsea was also another statement game. I think Liverpool's going to be even bigger than that.
So, talking about statement, Vatsal, and talking about Liverpool, according to you, like तेरे हिसाब से, who's the biggest threat from Liverpool? Of course, Salah's there, but who else do you see as a City fan?
I think Salah definitely is a threat. We all know that. Curtis Jones is another guy who's really popped off in the past few weeks. I think Sadio is getting his form back, so he's a bit of a threat, not that much. I think our defense will be able to handle people like him. But then there's Diogo Jota again, who's had a pretty good run in the past week, I think. So Salah and Jota, I think, are the main threats from the your attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not sure, but I think Firmino is also back, so there might be a possibility that Jota को bench कर दें and Firmino को start कर दें. But let's see how it
So
goes.
yeah, that's definitely true. But I've read that Diogo Jota has been proving his extra minutes on the pitch every single game, and Jurgen Klopp has definitely got that into notice. So you never know who will play.
Let's talk about the fact that it's a home game, and we saw in the I think the AC Milan game it was that the effect that it had on Liverpool, and and when I have talked about this, so do you just want to give me your thoughts on how that'll boost Liverpool's morale?
So Liverpool undoubtedly is one team which has an extremely large fan base, and I think the crowd. I mean, yeah, and we're smiling. Obviously, they do, and you have to admit it. So playing at Anfield is going to give them a huge boost. I'm sure about that. Pep's going to have a run for his money, definitely. Let's hope Grealish, the 100 million man, performs this time because he's not been in exactly good form. But yeah, Liverpool's going to have an edge with the fan because they're going to get hyped up a lot. Let's see. Let's see.
So, talking about the game happening at Anfield and being a home game for Liverpool, so of course, I think that's the biggest advantage for us because we've seen the European nights and we've spoken about this as well with Almighty Blues FC. So go check out his channel and check that video out as well. We'll put it in the description. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying. So of course, the crowd, the entire fan base, the entire community, they love these games. They love the big games, and especially when it's against these big six teams or in the obviously Champions League. So like हमने देखा था कि against Chelsea, what the atmosphere was, but the one thing that was lacking was that we conceded first. So against City, the biggest thing for our team will be to go out and score the first goal because once we do that, trust me, the entire atmosphere is going to be absolutely electric. Nobody is going to beat that, and that's really going to affect the City players. So
In
yeah,
fact, look at the PSG game. I mean, within 10 minutes, PSG was able to score their first goal and they just turned the whole match. I think PSG was firstly, they got such a mind blowing defense and they were able to hold City so perfectly. That first goal is extremely crucial. You're right about that.
Hmm.
Besides the match.
I think let's talk about a bit about the managers now. I think both Pep and Klopp, I'd say by far are the most tactical managers in the Premier League. So and they usually make their teams just go all out. They rarely park the bus. So do you expect it to be a high goal scoring game, or do you think they'll cancel each other out and it'll just be very cagey?
I think definitely they're going to cancel each other out. They both are extremely good tacticians. Squads are going to be quite solid. So goals are going to be tough to come by. Both the keepers are really good. The defense lineups are strong both ways. Trent's not there. That might be a disadvantage for Liverpool. But then again, they've got a good midfield. So I think goals are going to be hard to come by because the defensively, both the teams are going to be like pretty stacked.
So, I agree with you, Vatsal. As of now, I think City's numbers have been the highest to keep a clean sheet and the 3 goals. So, defensively, City's record as of now in this current season. So, City is playing extremely well. So, obviously, that will affect us. But at the same time, what I noticed with City was that agar you watch the Chelsea game and if you watch the PSG game, both Chelsea and PSG have that pace in the attack, and so do we. So I think, like Pep mentioned as well in his press conference, that both are extremely good teams, but they're faster than us. What he means by faster is the fact that on counters and generally when Liverpool attack as a team, we play the high line. So that'll definitely be a threat because
Yeah.
Diaz and Laporte both will like struggle for that. So yeah, go ahead, Vatsal.
Fact, I think City's biggest problem, the biggest issue with us is the counter attack actually because our midfields, our attackers, all of them just go all in when they reach the other half of the field and they like dominate that half a lot. But falling back, I think counter attacks that's the biggest problem in our team. So let's hope we're able to manage it. देखते हैं कैसा होता है.
We just talk about one more thing. So, इस season में काफी बड़े chances हुए थे, especially for Manchester City. So talking about Vatsal, you mentioned 100 million man. So he's a big player for City. The way he's entered this team. So where do you see him in the future, and do you think he's really lived up to his price? Because everyone's been hyping him out so much, and we know that English media hype behind him. So तेरे को क्या लगता है भाई कि मतलब he'll be able to perform this season? Do you think he's going to be able to live up to that 100 million mark?
मेरे हिसाब से the move definitely garnered a lot of hate for Grealish. A lot of it was not required because it definitely coming to new club takes time to adapt, right? So I think Grealish, progressively he's gonna be able to get out more from himself as compared to now, because right now the games and the level it's generally very high in the Prem. There's a lot of pressure also. Grealish played really well against Chelsea. Definitely his creativity is just class. I think he's a lot like KDB in that way, passing, making plays, crosses with etc. So and that's what edges him out against Phil Foden also. I think if Pep plays him in a perfect position along with KDB and co, it will definitely play to the advantage. But him individually, his talents, his skill is, I think, it's progressively going to take come out, and he's going to definitely develop into an asset for City.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
he's
I definitely agree with your point. He's playing more of that left winger role where he drives in and then makes those cutback passes, which I don't think he's very
and
used to.
Foden, in that case, Foden's more about pace, right? He's
Hmm.
not about average creativity as Grealish. So Foden is actually better playing as he may be a striker or a centre forward as compared to Grealish.
And again, that's a huge plus point for Pep because then he can adapt his team and choose his team as per the opponent.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
I think Pep will definitely come up with a strong lineup, and considering that we've lost out on a big creative asset trend, so we'll definitely try to explore that somehow. So let's see how that goes. But before we really finish this episode, we'll give our final predictions. So starting off with you, Krishna, being the neutral fan, what do you think the score should be?
So I gave my prediction. Alma and I gave our predictions on the Almighty Blues FC channel, and I went for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. I simply can't give the win to City, being a Manchester United fan. But I think the man who will make the difference is, I think, the man who everyone is talking about, Mohamed Salah. Yeah, so 2-1 to Liverpool.
Well, now you, Achal, what do you think the final score is going to be?
So I think it's a neutral opinion. I think the game is going to be definitely quite tough, and goals are going to be hard to come by. So I feel it's going to be 1-0 or 1-all. 1-0 for the City win or a tie.
So coming to me, I think I agree with you with a tie. So I think it's either if we go out and score the first goal, then we'll definitely win the game, or else it'll just be a boring 1-all game, which I'm really not looking forward to.
True.
So yeah. So we'll put up Smine's predictions over here as well. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. We'll come back soon. Next video is going to be about the Champions League, and we will probably have Vatsal again. So let us know what you think about him, and if you want us to have anyone else for the episode, just comment down below the forfeit, and we'll make sure we do that. Thanks for watching again, and signing off.